everybody. It's Jennifer Colleen with Rocklines Magazine, and I am here for day 2 of Upheaval with City Awake out of Kentucky. What part of Kentucky?
Around Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay, Lexington. Not too far outside of Ohio, really, right?
Not
too far.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to give them a chance to introduce themselves, what they do in the band, and then talk a little bit about their music.
Do you want me to hold this? All right.
Hold it, or I can hold it for you.
So I'm Justin. I play guitar and sing in the band.
I'm Nick, and I carry all the gear, and sometimes they let me play bass too.
I saw on your webpage you describe your music as like hard rock, classic, alternative mix. Who were your influences? Who do you kind of, when you describe your music to someone else, how do you describe it?
So yeah, we're kind of, we've got a classic vibe, but we're also, we have a modern vibe too, I guess. A lot of influences, like a huge one for me is Thrice, Breaking Benjamin. Who else we got? I figured.
Yeah, Shinedown is a big one.
Shinedown, yeah.
I'd say for me personally, Disturbed, Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin. So like, to be here is pretty sick. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about, how you guys got to be in the festival. I know there's an ambassador program. Were you part of that, and how did that work? How did that work for you?
So our manager, Ashley, she told us about this thing going on, this ambassador program, and I'm like, there is no way, not at all. We're not going to sell any tickets to this. Then 2 months later, oh yeah, you guys are in first place. And so it was very, I mean, it's just humbling. Yeah, I never expected this in a million years. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your sound definitely sort of mixed with who's here this year for sure. You were here day 1? You got to hang out day 1. How was that experience? You got to see like Breaking Benjamin, I'm assuming.
Breaking Benjamin, yep. Mudvayne was pretty sick too. The first half of the day was a little wet, yeah, but it was still an awesome day. Everybody was just, pushing through and making it work.
Yeah. Breaking Benjamin. Oh man, there's something special about those guys. Really, they're sick.
How did you guys come together as a band?
Oh man.
This is you.
So we've been together about 5 years. I was just kind of floating around, playing guitar and whatever. And Sean, the other guitar player in the band, and an old drummer we had, kind of invited me over to jam, and then we started writing songs, and then we've been through 3 or 4 different members, and this is where we're at now.
Yeah, kind of settled right now.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, this is it. This is it. Now, I noticed also on your site that you don't have a label. Is that something you aspire to, or are you really appreciating the sort of freedom that goes with being an independent artist? In this day and age, I was just talking to one of the other bands that was talking about how, you kind of don't need a lot of that to hit it big anymore. So what are you looking at in your future?
I mean, right now we're completely fine with independent. I think if the right opportunity presented itself, we'd hop on board, but it'd have to be a good opportunity. The other 3 guys in the band have kids, and they're kind of rooted where where we're at, and so that's important. Family's important, and so we like to be able to kind of pick and choose. Like, hey, let's go play this, let's go play that, and
yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more freedom and not having it with the social media and multimedia platforms. It's a lot easier to get out there and be seen. So that being said, what is the best way for people to get to see your stuff and to really support you, whether it's Spotify or Instagram? What do you like them to do?
Well, our Facebook is kind of where everything's happening for us. That's where our numbers are the best. So we always appreciate people go to Facebook. At the same time, if you have an Instagram and if you're on Spotify, also go to those things and follow and like.
We're also
YouTube.
on YouTube and Google Play and Amazon and iTunes, and I'm sure if you look hard enough, you can find somewhere to steal our music too.
honestly, we're
no, I didn't say that.
Wherever you go to get music, you can find us there.
Yeah.
Stealing is bad. Do not steal the music. Support the bands and buy their merch and buy their songs so they can go and play many more festivals and we can see them again. not shaming you, but shh on that one. So what is happening after this festival? What's next in the plan for you guys?
Tonight we're going to be playing the after show, John 5.
Very cool.
It's going to be awesome. I'm a huge John 5 fan. So that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I think it was my second guitar ever was a John 5. Yeah, that thing was cold, dude. I wish I never sold it, man.
All right, I've been asking every band I've talked to here this question of all the songs you've written. What is sort of your favorite song or favorite lyric from a song? The one thing that every time you perform or you sing it, you're like, oh, this hits home with me.
Well, I'm a big music person. Like I love notes and all that stuff. No Peace is probably my favorite song just because of the technical aspect of the rhythm and everything, how it grooves and flows. It's my favorite song. Lyric-wise, I really like Rise. It's one of our older songs. The recording you'll find is not top-notch, but it gets the message across. But it's just about, overcoming obstacles and that kind of thing. You?
The very end of Snake, I think I say bleh. It's my favorite.
I don't think it's bleh. I think it's just
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably No Peace. Because I mean that song was really different for us when it came about, but then like we kind of slowly built on it, and then everything we kind of just had this aha moment and just started with the rest, writing the rest of the lyrics and lead parts and so on and so forth, and that whole bridge, the situation is dire, the world is on fire, that whole part, I love that. So that's probably my favorite part to play, and it's my favorite part lyrically. Yeah.
So I always recommend people look up the songs that they mention, because that usually I find is the best way to tell about a band. So, but anyway, well, thank you so much for talking to us, and we hope that you come to the Ohio area so we can see you perform live again. Thank you, guys.